What up, YouTube? Today's video is getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. Now, what does that mean? So, there's nothing wrong with like being comfy cozy in some sweatpants and a sweatshirt, okay? But being comfortable, which means not stepping outside of your comfort zone, not pushing yourself, not challenging yourself, not trying new things, that's gonna cause you to stagnate. So, real life example, real world example for you, going to the gym. It's uncomfortable. You have to, first of all, get a gym membership, then take your ass there, and then force yourself to do a workout that you may or may not know what exactly you're doing. So if you're new to the gym and you never really go there, you're gonna be uncomfortable at first. But as you continue and progress in your fitness journey or gym mission, whatever it is that you're trying to get into, you're gonna get more and more comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that is how we grow. So the reason I'm talking about this in today's video is because I think everyone, for better or for worse, has gotten really comfortable with where they're at. And that's fine, okay? You're allowed to be comfortable. But we also don't want to stop growing and building ourselves, because if you stop growing and you stop building and you stop learning, you're going to stagnate. And stagnation is not just flat. You will, slowly decline in whatever area of aspect of life you're trying to excel at. If you're not putting in the work, if you're not putting in those uncomfortable iterations, you're not gonna get the results you want. So something that, might make me like feel uncomfortable is I'll be like filming a video. Oh, that sun is bad. That sun is real bad. Nah, we're gonna have to deal with it. So when I'm filming a video, I used to be really uncomfortable in front of a camera. I wouldn't know what to say. I wouldn't know what to do with my hands. This glare is terrible. Wait, we need to get this under control. Let's see if I can fix that. Oh, that worked. Okay, let's go. Video saved. So, recording videos, streaming, being in front of a camera, that used to make me feel really uncomfortable until I realized it's just me and me talking to myself, talking to a camera. I mean, I'm talking to viewers, but when I'm recording said video, just me. I'm alone in my car. And I eventually got used to the feeling of, oh, what if this person sees that video and thinks that? Or what if I slur my speech because I'm tired or I'm all jacked up on pre-workout? Literally just did it right there. And that doesn't really bother me anymore. So the more you challenge yourself and the more uncomfortable situations that you find yourself in throughout your life, the more you're gonna grow. You should actually seek out that discomfort. I mean, don't in moderation. You don't want to just completely hammer yourself down every day. Oh, I got to go run in 15-degree weather with no shirt on and get super cold and be uncomfortable. Dude, obviously you want to take care of your health. You don't want to do things that are detrimental to your overall well-being. But, you're sacrificing short-term comfort for long-term gratification. Look at this lighting right now. This is terrible. What happens if I take this away? That's kind of worse. So, yeah, uncomfortable situations. You want to put yourself in situations where you are able to grow from. And those are going to be the situations that you might not even want to think about. You might not want to think about, sparking up a conversation with a stranger because you might want to have them as a friend. You're not going to think about doing that. You're not going to want to do that. You might think about it, but are you actually going to act on it though? There's so many aspects of life where, maybe applying to a certain job, you're uncomfortable with the fact that they might call you back and you might get an interview and you might have to act on that. So you end up not applying to the job. Starting YouTube, starting Twitch, starting social media. You might be uncomfortable with speaking in front of a camera. You may be uncomfortable with sharing yourself to the internet. You may be uncomfortable with thinking of what people are going to say about you because you're talking to a camera or streaming video games or clipping yourself playing League of Legends. And that should make you uncomfortable because it's not something that's easy to do. But there's so many different aspects of life that you can bring this into. I mean, when you are, maybe starting to eat better, you're starting to cook for yourself, that should make you uncomfortable. You should be like, man, I really don't know what I'm doing in this kitchen right now. But that's fine. You're learning, you're growing. That's how we grow. That's how we learn. The most successful people that you'll ever meet, a lot of it's luck. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people get lucky, but I'm talking the real hardworking, successful, like American dream. They got it all. Those people have probably put themselves through so many uncomfortable situations, so many tough conversations, so many repetitions of being uncomfortable to the point where nothing phases them. They're able to, walk into a business deal, shake hands for a $7 million real estate deal, and boom, it's done. They've already gone through all of the uncomfortable things that they've gone through in their life to get them to where they're at now to say, hey, let's get this done. Very vague, very broad example, but there's so many things that you can do to kind of help yourself grow when it comes to being uncomfortable. And like my thing's the gym. My thing is going in there, taking some pre-workout, putting my headphones on, putting my hood up at times, and just locking in. And the way that I make myself uncomfortable still is by, pushing my limits, go past failure, try to go even further than you failed last time, if that makes sense. Like when I say go to failure, I'm talking that weight should barely be moving by the end of your set. That is true failure. Now you can't do that every single rep, every single exercise, But when you do it, take that shit until it's uncomfortable. Like you should be, like your face should be sweating. Like you should feel hot. Your heart should be thumping. You should hurt a little bit. You know what I mean? Like your muscles or your body or whatever you're training, it shouldn't feel good. I mean, it feels good to get a pump, but during the reps and during the set, you should feel uncomfortable. And if you take that to every aspect of life, whether you're talking to a customer at work and you're uncomfortable, that's fine. You can grow from that so easy. Maybe you're talking to your friends about something that you don't know much about and it's making you uncomfortable. That's fine. Ask questions. I'm sure someone will tell you the answers. Ask ChatGPT, dude. GP Tizzle. I mean, you can learn so much from just typing away to ChatGPT. You can learn too much. Be talking like a nerd in no time. But we're pulling up to the gym, about to go get uncomfortable. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Little longer of a car talk for some reason. It took me a long time to get to this gym. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care.